Well, good morning, guys. Backyard Scrapping here. And here we are with part 5 of our jewelry refine. As you can see, our silver chloride has all settled to the bottom out of our copper nitrate, and our gold is now real clear. And you can see we've got a nice little stack of gold in the bottom of that beaker. So today we're going to rinse this stuff. We're going to convert our silver over into a metal. First we'll have to convert it to an oxide, then to a metal. We're going to rinse this stuff out, rinse our gold, and then we're going to get everything melted up and get it all weighed up and see what we ended up with out of this stuff. So I've got some clean dishes I ground out yesterday and glazed over. So it's a nice sunshiny day for a change. So we'll get right back at you as soon as I get this stuff all set up. Alright everybody, we are back. I spared you the slow process of siphoning and whatever, but I'm getting ready to rinse, to start my rinses. Here is our gold powder. And here is our silver powder. So we did end up with a very nice little batch of gold. I actually shouldn't be messing with this because, you know, when you got that much in there, for sure you'll do something stupid like drop it. So I'm gonna just set it back down there. Anyway, there's our silver chloride. What we're gonna do is start our rinse procedure. I'm gonna rinse this. Then we are going to convert this to silver oxide with some sodium hydroxide, and then after that we're going to add a little bit of glycerin to it and convert it back to metal, and then we can melt it. This, all we have to do is rinse it. I don't see any bad stuff in there. It looks very good. It should be pure gold because we started with an almost pure material when we did our refine. So I'm waiting for my water to boil once again, so we will get right back at you when we're actually ready to convert this. You guys have seen me rinse stuff. That's just boring. It's the same thing over and over and over. So I'm going to go ahead and get things ready, and then when we're ready to convert our silver, we're going to go ahead and do that. So I'll be back at you then. Okay everybody, we have successfully rinsed both our gold and our silver chloride. Actually, even the little bit of ultraviolet light that's making it in here under the little roof here is still turning that purple. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to add some sodium hydroxide. Now this is an exothermic reaction, so it is going to get very hot. And what we're going to do is just mix this up and keep mixing it till we don't get any more little white specks. And I mean, there is a ratio that you can use to do this and figure out exactly how much, but you don't really need to do that. You just need to make sure it's black and it's mixed up. And what this is actually doing is this is converting the silver chloride to silver oxide, and then from that point what we'll do is we'll convert it to metallic silver using glycerin. I like using glycerin. You can use sugar water, you can use Karo syrup, and that is really hot, really hot. But I mean, anything, pretty much anything that's sugar based can be used. Put a little bit more of this. This you can buy it as just sodium hydroxide, you know, from a chemical place, or you can actually go to one of the bigger, in fact just about any hardware store, and you can get that stuff because it's the same thing. Just make sure back here when you read it, it says 100% sodium hydroxide. So we have done our conversion. What I'm going to do now, let me put this away because I don't want to run it around this other stuff. just going to take a little bit of water and rinse all this into one spot, or get it off the sides of the glass. Okay, I'm not seeing any little white as I mix, so our conversion is complete. And then what we're going to do again is we're going to add glycerin. I like glycerin because it doesn't take a lot, and it also doesn't gum up and stick on your stirring rod like, you know, like Karo syrup or something like that would. So we're going to put a little bit of this, and this is going to convert us to, and this again is an exothermic reaction, so we're going to generate heat, and this is going to convert us to a metallic silver, which is meltable. And you can see that happening right now. And like I said, see, that doesn't gum up on your stirring rod. I'm thinking that that was probably enough. I'm going to put a little bit more just in case. But this is how I actually kind of stumbled on this by accident, and I really like this method. It's just so much easier. Again, very hot, so we're going to let that continue. I'm going to actually let this set for a couple of minutes and stir it, and then we'll get back to you when we're going to rinse that and get it ready to be melted. So we'll be right back at you. Okay guys, our silver powder has dried, so we are going to go ahead and melt it and see what we got. So I don't know if I'm going to time lapse this yet or not. I'm going to try and not talk during the melt because you can't hear me because of the torch, so there's no sense in trying to describe what I'm doing, but if it gets too long, I'll time lapse it. Okay guys, so we got our silver done. As soon as it sheets over, I'll pull it out and we'll throw it in the pickle pot. There we go. It has solidified. So there is our silver. That is our pure silver from our jewelry. I can't really see right now. All I can see is a red spot from doing the melt. But alrighty, I'm going to drop that in the pickle pot, and now we're going to get set up for melting our gold. So we'll be right back at you. Okay, we have our gold powder in the dish. It is wet. So again, I'm going to have to do this very slowly. The gold may take a bit longer. I will time lapse it if it gets ridiculously long. But again, I'm not going to talk while I've got the torch going because it's just too hard to hear me. So, here we go, guys. Okay guys, we got her down into a button. It looks beautiful. I'm waiting for it to solidify. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's cracking on the top. Oh, that's telling us it's pure gold. Oh my goodness. We got a nice little cave in. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. So beautiful. Look at that. You know what? I was going to pour that into one of them little teeny bars, but I think I'm going to keep that just like it is for now. And that is so heavy. And folks, that is pure gold. That little dimple or cave in, that's a good indicator. That's usually means when you're just in a button form that is really high karat gold. The borax is just scraping off. I'm going to toss it in the pickle pot for a second just to get rid of the rest of that little bit of borax on it. And then we're going to go inside and do our tally. That is gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. Alright guys, we'll get back at you in just a few. Okay guys, it is the moment of truth. We have got our final products here from our jewelry refine and with our little bit of extra dental stuff thrown in there. So let's jump in and see how we did. Okay, so our first thing is from our little bit of dental stuff that we refined out, and we were able to recover some palladium. So we got 0.36 grams of palladium. And this was our tiny little bead of gold that didn't dissolve. Tar this again, make sure we're at 0. When I'm showing 0.18 grams, 0.17 grams, let's try it again. 0.18, 0.19, we'll go say 0.18. So our extra gold, probably about 22 karat gold there. Tar that off. We got some silver out of it, so our pure silver, we got 2.41 grams of pure silver. And then this beautiful thing buckled in and collapsed. And just so you know I said it out there, but when you see that cracking and that buckling in and that collapse, that is definitely high purity gold. Whenever you see that like that, this is more than likely 24K or so close. I don't have any way of saying that it wouldn't be. But again, that is because we started with almost pure gold. So we'll put that guy on there, and we got 18.63 grams. So we got 18.63 grams AU. And give me just a second, and I'm going to tally up with today's spot price and see what all we have there. So let me get the spot prices written down here. Okay guys, I just got a good surprise. I mean, gold, I just checked the spot prices. Gold's at $1,540.30. Palladium's at $1,452 even, and silver's at $18.31. So let's see what we got. We started up here with our palladium, this little guy right here. So we have 46.69 per gram times 0.36 equals, so that little guy is worth about $16.81. Then we had our little piece of remaining gold that was in there that appears to be about 22 karat. So we are going to take 49.52 per gram. We will times that by 90% times 0.9 equals 44.56. It weighed 0.18, so we'll go times 0.18, and that little guy right there is worth about $8. We have our silver, which was $18.31, so that's about 59 cents a gram. So we have 0.59 times 2.41, that's about $1.42. 142, and then we have our pure gold at 49.52 times 18.63 gives us $922.56. So our total is 16.81, and this is our recovery as of today's spot prices. Plus 8, plus 1.42, plus 922.56. So we ended up recovering about $948.79 worth of metal. We used 290 and 2,300. We used about 330 milliliters of nitric acid. So we used about $10 worth of nitric acid to do our recovery. So that gives us $938.79, and I would say another $5 worth of other materials. So in total we recovered about $930 worth of material. So that wraps it up, guys. We did a little bit of dental gold and got a little bit of palladium, and the rest was our jewelry, our mixed karat gold jewelries, and that's what we got out of that. So I'll take pictures of these individually and put them at the end of this video so you can take a closer look at them. And I hope you enjoyed this series, guys. We're going to probably be moving on to another little gold refine. I actually have some small placer gold I need to refine, and this is actually a job, so I'll get a percentage of it. But anyway, we're probably going to do that next, and then we're probably going to get back into some computer stuff. Hope you enjoyed it, guys, and we will see you all in the next video.